then go ahead and make the move, baby girl. You have to know how to handle it, and that's what we're saying right now.
Yeah,
I was just reading it up for you.
Love, ne? So now you're telling me when you want to add stuff, intimate stuff. Nah, I'm not doing that.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to the Queendom, sweetie. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please don't forget to hit subscribe. So today we're doing things a little bit differently, and I have this amazing, beautiful soul with me today.
Hi guys, my name is Theodore, and that's about it. I don't have anything else to say, but I'm happy to be here with my girlie.
Of course. Right, so in this video we are going to do a sip and chat.
Basically, we have like a lot of questions. They're not from Google, it's just something that we thought of. And something that we feel like is very important. It is just that we should
sip and chat and answer all those questions. Yeah. I think we're gonna be sipping after answering each question. Don't waste your time, let's get into it. So we're going to be answering each question. She's going to be answering first, and you're going to be answering first, right?
I'm gonna be answering first.
Yeah,
I mean, whatever,
you come first and I come second. I mean, yeah, let's get into it.
Wait, also, just so you know, this is very raw and unfiltered because we didn't really look at these questions. We just typed them out and left it the way it was. So
yeah,
let's get into it.
All right, let's get into it.
So the first question is, what do you think about hookup culture? Personally, I'm a very intimate person, and as Roberta knows, I'm very conservative, and I'm an introvert, and I don't like just doing things that are intimate with anyone. And that doesn't even mean the hookup that you're thinking about, but I just mean even chatting or going on lunch dates with people. I'm not about to do that with anyone. So now you're telling me when you want to add stuff, intimate stuff. Nah, I'm not doing that. So me personally, hookup culture,
it's a no.
It's not for me.
I think it's the same thing too, because I take things seriously. Because what do you mean? Hook up? What's that? Not in my dictionary. So yeah, I don't think I can do that. It's a no for me.
But kudos to anyone that does it, because you have to be a strong person.
I also think I'm too old for that. It's just too 16-year-oldish.
But also it's just I get in my feelings. So one night you're with me and the next you're just packing your bags and you're going, and you never talk to me again after.
Talk to me again and you're done. What do you mean?
No way.
Doesn't make sense at all.
No ways.
Yeah, so
it's a no for me.
The second one is okay, the second question is, what is your idea of love? First, I was just reading it up for you.
Love, ne? Okay, love. I've had very interesting encounters with this idea of love. But it's a beautiful thing. I love love. I'm a lover girl. I'm not hide it at all. It's gonna be my man. Because that's my man.
Yeah.
And not recently, but about a year ago, I had not the worst breakup, because at that point I was already clocked out. But you would have thought it would shake my idea of love, because it ended badly.
Yeah.
But I'm the type of person that I won't let anyone ruin love for me. I'll still love, even if you do me dirty. I'll go to the next person, and
if he ruins it, you're going to the next one.
It's all about you not ruin love for me. Because I love love. It's a beautiful concept.
Of course. Yeah, for me, the idea of love is just, as long as we're in this together, it doesn't have to make sense to anybody else. As long as it makes sense to you, as long as it makes sense to me, as long as it makes sense between the both of us, then it doesn't really matter about whatever happens. So as long as you're down for me and I'm down for you, and you treat me right and I treat you right, that's all about it. Because love is about two people. It's not about like a whole community.
No.
Unless if you're a community person, then boy, bye. But yeah, as long as you're down for me and I'm down for you and you're serious about it, that's it, you know?
Yeah, I know everyone else must
and
just mind their business.
I love love, to be honest. I love to be loved. Love is a beautiful thing. Let's not lie to each other. Let's not lie.
It hits different.
It does. It does.
Hits different.
And we all need love. So
Yeah.
Cheers to love.
Cheers to love. So the third question is, I'm not feeling like myself. Help. What can I do? I think you should answer this one.
Oh wow, why?
I don't know. I just feel like you have more experience in this.
So, not feeling like yourself, what should you do? But everybody has like their own ways to cope up with issues. Like the way you would cope up with something and the way I would cope up with an issue, they're two different things. But all in all, like it says, if you're not feeling like yourself, you know, try to talk to somebody because it really helps. I've been there. I tried to talk to somebody and it made me to feel better. The person that you're reaching out to is really going to help you to get out of that situation. Also, if you're not feeling like yourself, try to do something that's going to like make you feel better. You know, you have hobbies. You can go for a jog. You can go for a walk. You can try reading books. You can, you know, do these little activities that can help you that can make you feel a little bit better, right? Because I really don't believe in just, you know, being alone when you're not feeling it. It's bad because you get depressed. If you're not feeling like you're feeling down and, you know, things are not going well, try to talk to somebody or maybe a therapist. Or you can do something like a hobby, you know, read a book, listen to music, do something out of the ordinary, even something that you've never done before, you know. You can learn a new hobby, you know. So that's all I can say.
Like getting out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Personally, there are times where like I truly do not feel like myself. I remember I went through like this emo phase because I was just like, I don't know who I am.
Oh,
But I was like in high school, so it makes sense. But still, like, it really sucks to be in that position.
It does.
And I feel like it's just about accepting that you're growing up and you're starting to see things differently, which sort of like makes you feel like you're becoming a different person. And now you start thinking you're not yourself.
And it's normal because everybody goes through that phase.
Exactly.
It's normal. You don't even have to skip it because that's just the way life is. Because I've been there and I know a couple of people who reached out to me that they were going through that same thing, you know. So don't blame yourself. Don't think that you are the problem because that's just how it is. It's just life. You know, you just have to know how to handle it, and that's what we're saying right now.
We just need to know how to like cope with it. And also what she said, like self-isolation will kill you. It will actually kill you because no man is an island. I used to think I'm an island, but no man is an island. Babe, go get help.
So the next question is, how do you know what you want to do in life? Right, so life is a whole journey. Like when I was young, I wanted to be a lawyer. Funny. When I was young, when I was in primary school, I wanted to be a lawyer. When I went to secondary school, things started to change. I really wasn't sure of what I want to do in life. And then when I got to university, I studied economics. And here I am an economist, totally different from what I wanted to do. So as you grow up, you get to learn and experience new things. You get to learn a lot of new things. So things change, goals do change, and trust me, I know that you can write down a lot of goals that you want to do by the time maybe you're like 25. But when you're 25, you get to realize that maybe only 2 or 3 of the things that you wrote down are the ones that came to reality, you know. So if you are experiencing a change in goals, like you're changing what you want to be, what you want to be when you grow up, what you want to do in life, that's normal because you get to learn and experience new things, and things, you know, things change, you know. So for me, when I started growing up, I realized that, you know what, I cannot be a lawyer because that's just not who I am. I am very good at math, so I was like, why can't I just do something that's because I'm good at math. I enjoyed economics, every step of it. I enjoyed it. But if I studied law, I think I wasn't going to enjoy it, or maybe I wasn't even going to pass with good grades, right? So for me to know what I wanted to do in my life, it was just all those phases that I passed through as I was growing up. They made me to realize. I think life, even the universe shows you what you have to do because you get to learn. So you don't even have to like ask people. You don't even have to do. It tells you. You get to find out yourself that, you know what, I think this is what I'm supposed to do in life, right? So all the things align. Right, as you're growing up, you get to learn, you get to leave some things that you wanted to do, but you realize that no, this is not for me, and then you leave it behind, and then you try new things, and you see, oh, I'm actually good at this, and then so you know, by the time that you're at that age where you're like settling down, you're like you've already figured it out that, you know what, this is what I'm supposed to do in life. So you get to learn throughout the journey of your life. Right. Yeah.
But also, I just think this whole concept of figuring it out is where, like, I feel like most people get it wrong. Like, I like a person that has it figured out. I feel like I'm a pretty figured out person, and like I know what I want to do, and that's good. Like, you should have things figured out, like plan your life, but at the same time you should create space for change, because you could be 35, you're a lawyer, and you want to be a makeup artist. That's completely fine. At the end of the day, life is not that serious. If you don't want to be a lawyer, you want to be a makeup artist, then go for it. Like, it's not a straight line. It's not linear.
It's not
at all. So I feel like knowing what you want to do in life is good, but at the same time, it's not something that it's not reassured. Yeah, it's not as serious, but also it's not something that you're completely sure of.
Yeah.
So I feel like as much as rather than knowing, like, figuring everything out, or like, by this I should be this, by this I should be this.
Nope.
You want to know what you want to do in life. I think it's better to just stick to your present. What are you doing now?
Go with the flow.
Exactly.
Go with the flow of life.
Help you get to where you want. Yeah.
Life isn't really linear.
Yeah.
So just go with the flow of life. Life will tell you that this is what. And age is really, it doesn't really matter. As you're saying, you could be 35 and you're just figuring out something that you've just started liking, and you think you're going to be very good at it. That's totally okay. Even if you're 40, it doesn't matter.
It does not matter.
As I said, you learn at every step of the way. Along your journey, you get to learn. So even if you're like 40 and then you learn something new, honey, that's okay.
That's completely fine.
You're not drinking your wine.
Girl. The next question, it's getting a bit spicy.
Oh my god, it's getting hot. I want to approach my crush. Should I?
I say yes. Life is not that serious. It's not that deep. If someone told me I want to approach my crush, I would say go for it. Like, if you don't care, like, if you're not really about that, you just want the person, go for it. Because at the end of the day, what do you lose? They say no. Say no, you move on. And it's not that deep, honestly.
I don't really like commenting on love issues, guys, because everybody must do what makes her happy.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, that's your life and that's my life. But yeah, if you want to approach your crush, if you feel like it's the best way, go ahead and do it, because you only live once. Life is too short, you know.
Way too short.
So you should get to tell the people you like that you like them. Tell the people that you love them, because you never know what happens tomorrow. So if you really have a crush on somebody and you feel like maybe they are taking forever to like approach you, or maybe to make the move, then go ahead and make the move, baby girl. If you're a guy and you are watching this video, maybe you should drop a comment down here and say, because maybe I could be wrong, she could be wrong. So please comment and say something about this thing. Anyways, here's to love.
Yeah. Dating outside your religion. Thoughts?
I don't really have a problem with dating outside my religion. There are just some things that are not too serious when you're really down for somebody, and I think religion is one of them. I think there's only one God, and yeah, that's it. I know that other people, they have issues when it comes to dating people outside the religion, but for me, I feel like I don't really have a problem as long as you and I, we are on the same page. I feel like that's what really that matters. As long as tikum vana, and that's on period, your religion don't really matter to me. Of course, I really don't have issues to dating somebody outside my religion. That's cool.
I think I'm a bit opposite, because I have a reason as to why I can't date outside my religion. And that's because I'm a Christian, by the way, and that's because a few years back, like, I got in this very like dark pit. Like I found myself becoming an atheist, like, oh, I don't believe in God, da, 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 da. But then God put me back. Like I remember there was one Sunday I just randomly went to service after not going to church for like 2 months. I just decided to go, and on that same day, like the preaching was exactly what I was going through. So I was just like, okay, so you're pulling me back, okay, cool. And there's so many instances where I find myself like, I'm not crying by the way, my eyes always just tearing up. I'm just putting it out there. Anyways, I find myself in a lot of instances where I feel like I'm falling into like this dark place, but at the end of the day, God always has a way of pulling me outside of it, which is why I would want someone who believes in like what I believe in case that happens, or in case that's happening to them, then I would know how to approach it. Because if you're in a different religion, I wouldn't know what to tell you, because I know about what I know about, you know. So I feel like it's a bit sticky for me. I usually just stick to someone who's of the same religion and keep it pushing.
Everyone must just do what makes him or her happy. As long as you're happy by the end of the day. What makes you feel safe?
Me? It's my man. My man. I'm kidding.
You're my man. Take you to my man.
I mean, yes. But honestly, like what we just talked about, like just being in God's presence and just knowing how amazing Jesus is my safe space. Like that's just who I run to.
Oh my God, thank you to my God. All right, I feel like that should be the first thing for me. Like going to church makes me feel so safe. Praying makes me feel safe. And also hanging out with my friends, like my close friends. Like right now, I feel safe. I feel so safe here because you know, when I spend time with my friends, it makes me realize that you can do this life thing without friends. You know, like you can do it alone. You need friends. So spending time with my friends and my family makes me feel safe. So
okay, this is your favorite. Well, this is my favorite. This is my favorite question.
How do you know it's my favorite?
Because we were talking about this the other day. I myself comparing
to a lot of people. Oh my God, this is my favorite.
How can I change this? I told you.
This thing of comparing yourself to another person has increased. This tendency, it has increased now with changing technology and now with the fast changing of social media and everything. So I talked about this also in my previous video that I posted on my YouTube, that you don't have to compare yourself to anybody else, because they say comparison is a thief of joy, right? So if you compare yourself to somebody, you're never going to be happy, because you're just going to be stressing that maybe your life is not working out the way it's supposed to be, because you see that others, their life is working out, you know? And also I said that what you see on social media is not always real. So you go on Instagram, you see that maybe this girl has, bought a car, this girl is catching flights, this girl is always, her dressing is always on point. And you like stress out because you want to do exactly what this girl is doing. You don't even know what's behind all that, You don't know how long it took for this girl to get where she is right now, So before you compare yourself to anybody else, try to reflect through your life. Okay, live life according to your own principles, the way you want it, not because you see that somebody is living her life like this on social media, then I'm supposed to do it the same way. Life doesn't go like that. You're never going to be happy. You're just going to be stressing. Let's give an example, You buy a car, and now because I compare my life to your life, I'm like, I start stressing out that, you know what, oh, Theo has bought a car, now I also need a car. And I do whatever it takes for me to get a car, even if it's illegal, because I just want to get the car, but I don't even know how you got it, right? So now, let's say I get the car. What if you buy a house now? So that means I'm also supposed to buy a house? Life doesn't have to go like that, So your life and my life, they're two different things. So I don't have to compare it. I don't have to compare your life and my life. So if you find yourself comparing your life to somebody's life, please change that and stop it, because you're never going to be happy. You're just going to be stressing about it for no reason at all.
Yeah, that's true. What he said, like, you don't really know what's going on in the other person's life and how they're gonna get there. But also, like, your lives are different for a reason. Like, that's a bit boring. Like, you wanna be the same as another person. I just feel like just a hidden part of yourself that this just needs to be worked on a bit more. Like, I know I also need to, like, work on that part. Like, it's way easier said than done. because at the end of the day, we all go on Instagram, we all go on TikTok, we see things that we want but we can't have at this moment.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean your life is falling apart or you're behind.
Not at all.
That doesn't change the fact that you still have your own path, and it's gonna happen the way it's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
You know? So stress about it, not stress about it, it's not gonna change anything.
Yeah.
My best friend and I are drifting apart. I don't want it to happen, but I feel like this is the end.
Okay. The last part says it all. You feel like this is the end. One thing about me is I trust my instincts, and whatever that I'm feeling in my guts, I'm gonna do it. I trust them. So if you feel like that's the end, you know, like maybe you've tried whatever you could to save your relationship with your best friend, and you feel like that's the end, it's okay, honey. Not everybody is supposed to be in your life forever. Some people are just supposed to be in your life temporarily. Even if it's somebody that you call your best friend, it's not like she was your relative or whatever, so you have to do whatever to save it. You have tried whatever you can and you see that this is the end, then it's okay, it's totally fine. And the fact that you end your relationship with your best friend doesn't mean there has to be beef between you guys.
Absolutely.
Because things end in this life, relationships end, you know, marriages end. So yeah, your relationship with your best friend can end too, you know, and that's totally fine. So if you feel like that's the end of your relationship, it's okay, you know, just be open to each other. You know that this is the end, so absolutely, it's totally fine. You know, people come, people go, you get to meet new people again. Yeah, so that's just how life is.
For me, I used to be so clingy. Maybe I still am, but that was like really bad. I used to be such a clingy person, to the point where, clingy as in I would like to hold on to relationships, to the point where I would be pulling the rope, but like nothing's happening on the other side. Like I would put myself through fire for a person to be warm, but they don't care.
Yeah,
they really don't care. But at the same time, that like helped me realize that seasons end, and that's okay. You know, that person was in your life for one season, that season is over, it's time to move on to the next. And seasons are so different, like, and they're exciting.
Yeah, they're very exciting because you know, you get to experience life with different people, and then you get to see their life from their perspective. You know, it's really just fun. As I always say, that life is not that serious. So let's not take life that seriously. If somebody comes, they are friends, it's fine. They are friends for that moment, and if you see that it's ending, then let it go. Holding on to things for long is not good. What's your favorite thing to do when you're stressed or depressed?
My favorite thing to do when I'm stressed or depressed is talk to my people. Pick up the phone and I just start talking to my people. Like, I don't even have to tell them, oh, this is stressing me, this is depressing. I just talk, they talk, and by the time we're done with the conversation, like, I feel so much better. And and also videos. Honestly, sometimes if everyone is busy or I just don't feel like talking to anyone, I just pull out my camera and start filming something, even though it's gonna stay in my phone and never go out. But
for me, when I'm stressed or when I'm depressed, guys, it's okay to cry. Me, I cry. I cry. It's okay to cry because you release your emotions, you know, it makes you feel better. But other than that, other ways that I do to cope up with my stress or when I'm depressed, I, you know, pray. Praying helps when you're depressed, when you're stressed, pray. And for me too, I also like, you know, I love the camera. Oh, the camera loves me. We love each other. So
that part.
So when I'm stressed or when I'm depressed, I just wake up, I bath, I look pretty, and then I take pictures, and then I post, or maybe I keep them in my phone, or maybe I take videos and all that. And sometimes I hang out with my friends. You know, I'm a date girl. Like, I like going on dates with my friends. So like when I feel down, I'll tell my friend, like, you know what, let's go on a date, or let's go to this place. You know, we talk, we have nice food, we drink. You know, at the end of the day, I'm fine.
Next question is, describe your dating life in 3 words.
God have mercy upon us.
My dating life
in 3 words.
Yo, that's the first word, literally. That's the first word. Hectic. My dating life has been so hectic. Yo, not smooth. It has been rough, hectic, and of course the romance was there too. I mean, but all in all, it wasn't good, guys. Yeah, that's a story. Let me take a sip.
That's why I say
that's not ethical.
My dating life, God did that. No, honestly, where I am right now, in words I would use is, yeah, God did that, because I'm so happy.
Aww.
And
I've never seen my girl this happy.
I've been through frogs, fire, the pits. I've been through it all. But now, God did that. So those are my 3 words.
Oh, that's good. I'm really happy for you. I'm happy. I'm always happy to see my friends happy, you know. I mean, like, even if it's not working out for me on my side, but as long as you are happy, as long as, you know, you get the treatment that you deserve, I'm really happy for you. I know my time is coming.
It's definitely coming. By fire, by force.
By fire, by force. What are the 3 main relationship advices that you would give? Hey, the relationship guru herself. People call me that. I think you should go first. So what happened to me? Anyways, you go first.
What relationship advice would I give? Okay, I think the first one would be, do not put yourself in a position where you constantly have to choose your partner over yourself. Like, of course, there's this idea like, I'm gonna love my partner to the hardest. But in a situation where you are constantly seeing yourself putting his needs above yours or her needs above yours, it's not going to be good for your mental. And in the long run, it's going to probably leave that relationship because, first of all, why is he putting you in that position? It's bound to distract.
Yeah.
And second of all, now that he's gone, you're going to find yourself confused because all you were doing was for him. Like, you sort of lose yourself somehow. Like, I mean, that's happened to me before, so I can speak from experience, which is why I'm saying, do not put your partner's needs consistently above yours. You know, there are exceptions, but if you find yourself constantly putting his needs above yours, it's bound for distraction, and you cut it off. Right now, cut it off.
Cut it.
I'm just gonna give 2. I really don't have 3.
Yeah, sure.
The second one is love the way you want to love. And if that's not working, cut it off. Because you can find yourself in a situation where you feel like you're giving 100. I hate the situations. You're giving 100, he's giving 70, 65. Now you're starting to think, oh, you know what? I'm not even gonna give him my all anymore. Yeah. But that's not who you are. If you're a lover girl, be a lover girl. Yeah. Just not with him. Yeah. Find another person that will give you the same energy that you're giving. Him is not with it. So, yeah, that's my other advice.
My relationship advice would be, don't be with someone who makes you question yourself if you're good enough. Don't be with somebody who makes you question if you're good enough. You know yourself you're good enough, but you get into a relationship and then you start questioning yourself like, am I really pretty? Am I really doing this right? If you get to that point where you start questioning yourself, girl, leave. Because you don't have to be questioning yourself if you're good enough. If someone loves you, they're not going to make you feel that way. They're not going to make you feel insecure. Second advice that I would give, please don't go through his phone.
That was a bit personal.
I'm speaking this from experience. I know that girls take this lightly, but if you love yourself and if you don't want to die with a heart attack, please do not dare to touch that phone, girl. I know that there's always that temptation that comes when you see his phone, like, go through it. It tells you that go through his phone. Please, girl, don't do it. It's not worth it because you're just gonna end up having a heart attack. Yeah. That's the second advice that I would give. The third advice that I would give is, it doesn't have to make sense to anybody else but you guys. I already say this, and it's my favorite. Yeah, as long as it makes sense between you guys. One thing you should know is, if you're in a relationship with someone, people are gonna come through with their talks. Yeah, always. Definitely. You know, from a girl side or from the guy side, people are going to come to you with stories and all that, and people come to you with questions like, why him, or maybe why her? So yeah, it doesn't have to make sense to them, as long as it makes sense between you guys, you know. What people say sometimes affects how you feel about a person. So if you listen to a lot of things that people say, it's really going to affect your relationship. So if you are happy, then it doesn't have to make sense to them, as long as you guys are cool.
Happy.
That's it. So we have like 2 questions remaining.
We have one more question.
Oh, one! Yay! Cheers to the last question.
Cheers! Actually, this one I'm actually gonna drink. This girl tricked me. She wasn't even drinking.
I'll take a big sip.
I don't know, maybe I'm the problem. Okay.
Yeah, maybe you are the problem.
Am I the drama? How you address people on the internet?
Oh my God.
I wouldn't.
Me, I would. I'm an internet girly. Just have to address my people.
No, as in like, I think the question was about like haters and stuff on the internet.
Oh, haters.
Yeah. Like people that are like,
why would you hate me, guys?
Bruh, like honestly, why would you hate Robbie?
I'm just like a simple young girl. Why would you hate me? Like, unless if unless if you and I had issues.
Yeah.
But personally, like, not the person who I don't like having issues with people. If you know me, you know that I don't like having issues with people. Even if you're like the one who, even if you're like the fault or the problem, I'd rather just keep quiet and not address the issue. I'd rather just, stay in my own lane. I like keeping things to myself. I don't like having issues with people. This world is too small. That's one thing I know for sure. And you might have a grudge on somebody who you're going to meet again in the future. Maybe you're going to need them to help you. I mean, guys, this world is just too small to be hating each other, because you might need that person to help you one day. So I know that obviously not everybody can like me. Even people don't like sugar.
Yeah, that's true. I know that's right.
Yeah, some people don't like sugar, some people don't like salt. So yeah, I know it's normal, not everybody can like me, and it's good. Please continue to not like me, because it should be that way.
She said it's good.
It's good, yeah. Why should everybody like? They say that if everybody likes you, then you have a problem.
Yeah, like if you don't have an enemy, something's
if you don't have
going
enemies,
on.
then something is wrong with your life. So yeah, all I can say is peace, ciao.
Me personally, you're just wasting your time, because first of all, I never go out. I never go out, so I never interact with people unless you're seeing me on social media and you just decide you don't like me.
Yeah.
But in fact, I'm even so quiet on social media.
You are very quiet. I'm the one who is like, not loud, but then I'm active on social media more than you are.
So for someone to be like, to just see my pictures and start, I don't know.
That's why. What would you?
I still wish well on you though, but me,
I wish you well. Anyways, I guess this is the end of our video. This is the end of us answering the questions. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for watching until the end, because I know I don't even have to say it, but thank you guys for watching. If you have any more questions that you want to ask, you can comment down below in the comment section, and we're definitely gonna answer those questions. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I guess I will see you in the next video, and thank you so much for joining me in this video.
Thank you for inviting me over.
Yeah, anytime. So yeah, I want you guys to comment if I should be doing more of these chat videos. Like, I should be inviting somebody and we should have a chat and then I post. So yeah, you guys should comment if you like this video, so that next time I should also invite somebody so that we should have a chat. I guess I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to hit like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Again, I said that again.
Yeah.
Let's do cheers before we leave. Cheers. See you guys in the next. Oh my god. Bye bye.